Hey guys, so here's another video on the Tarte Shape Tape. Another one, because I'm late in the game and everybody's already made a video about this. So let's get to it. So I got the matte formula because I have combination skin, and that's just usually what I gear towards is a matte formula. I might start switching up what kind of foundations I use and go with something that's more hydrating, because as of the last year, my skin has been crazy dry. So I might need to change up how I do my makeup and the kind of formulas that I usually go for. But today we're trying the matte formula. But let me go ahead and read some of the claims on this foundation. And also just a disclaimer, I know that when they first launched this, they didn't have enough shades, which is really shitty. I believe now they have more shades for medium to deep, which thank God, because I got the 5th shade from the lightest. The name of the shade that I got was Light Sand, and it's very pale. I'm glad that they changed their minds and added more shades. So let's just get to reading the claims of this. So I did purchase this off Tarte's website, and it retails for $39 and surprisingly has 4 stars, which I don't know if that's a true honest scale of what people think. A vegan and oil-free full coverage foundation with a creamy texture and a modern matte finish to complement our cult favorite concealer. Provides the same full coverage as its concealing predecessor. It smooths over pores and imperfections with rich airbrush full coverage that dries to a flawless matte finish using a unique concealer-inspired wand. Holy shit, that was a long sentence. The formula absorbs oil and shine while leaving skin creaseless, hydrated, free of flakiness or cakiness, and helping to improve skin health with every application. Well, I have thoughts on this right after applying it that if you want to see what those thoughts are, go to the end of the video. So disclaimer, I tried this foundation a few times, did not like it. I used it with a powder that I'm not crazy about. I use the Benign Neutral Set. That powder doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't keep my foundation on longer. It does not keep me matte. So I thought this time around I would try it with a powder that I really do like and I know makes a difference, which is the Coty Airspun loose powder. I use that today with this foundation, and hopefully it changes my mind on whether or not I like this foundation. So if you want to see how this foundation applies and how it wears throughout the day, then just keep watching. I have my sweet tea, and we're gonna give this another go. So I attempted to film this 3 times. The demo, and it didn't go well. And it's not the foundation, my face is just crazy. It was super flaky and dry, and I knew it wasn't the foundation necessarily, just my face. So it's a new day, hopefully a new face, and let's just give this another shot. I am going to use a damp beauty blender because that's my preferred method. I will say I have combination skin. I'm very dry and very oily. It sucks, but yeah, this is just my favorite way to apply my foundation. We got a glass bottle and a doe foot applicator. Let's get going. So because this is made after the Shape Tape foundation, I am going to apply this under my eyes. Even though it's not a concealer, it's supposed to perform like the concealer. I didn't do that the other times I tried this foundation. Gonna do it today, see what happens. This foundation clings to any dryness. If you have dry skin or combination skin and you might be a little, it shows texture and your flakiness, which you don't see if you don't put makeup on. This foundation just kind of clings to it and doesn't hide it. So it enhances your dryness a little bit. I'm hoping once I conceal and powder, bronze, I might also set my skin with this rebeccaannartistry facial spray. But it looks good on my pores. It kind of smooths them over a little bit. It does look a little cakey on my chin. Like I said, it did enhance my dryness. I have dryness on my forehead, and a little bit like on my cheeks right here. And it's enhancing that right now. It does dry to a matte finish, but I am gonna set my face with the Coty Airspun powder just because it works really well. And I think it'll help with the longevity of this foundation. But I am going to conceal and do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I finished applying the rest of my makeup and I just, even like freshly done, I don't like really how this looks. It just looks kind of heavy. It accentuates my dry areas on my face. So if you have dry skin or combination skin, it doesn't do those areas any good. It enhances them. I don't know if it'll look better, you know, as the day goes on. Sometimes foundations tend to do that. Like I said before, I've tried this foundation a few other times and I didn't like it. It didn't last long. My face was very oily. It was starting to break up. It just looked so bad. But I used a different powder this time, a powder that I like, a powder that does keep me matte. So we'll see if that makes a difference. This shade is off, obviously, but that's my own fault. The coverage I do like. I don't think it has a scent. Not really. It doesn't really have a scent, which is good. I like the packaging. What else? On the areas of my face where there's no texture and I'm not having any dryness problems, it looks good. But so I feel like this foundation would only work for people who aren't too oily, but aren't dry and don't have any texture. And I feel like the amount of people that have that kind of skin is very rare. So I just don't really know about this so far. I don't have high hopes, but we're gonna find out in about 8 hours or so how this looks. Right now it's 11:36, so I'm having a late start today. So we'll see how this face looks at the end of the day.
I'll be back.
Hey guys, so I'm back to do an update. It's about to be 6 o'clock. So it's been a few hours and honestly, I just can't wait to wash this off my face. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but it is pretty oily and very heavy looking and cakey looking pretty much on the majority of my face. I have these really weird lines coming down on my chin. It kind of looks like the desert after it's rained. You know how the dirt gets all cracky? That's kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna get up close and personal just so you guys can maybe see a little bit of what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but this is very oily and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the cakiness on my chin, but it's not cute and it looks very cakey, kind of just everywhere. I'm looking in the side thing so I could see if I'm in frame, but it does not look very good. Let's just get into the final thoughts. All right, so final thoughts on this foundation. The matte version, because I can't speak for the hydrating one. Matte version, I don't like. I don't like it. I don't know that there's a way for me to make it work. I don't think it's worth your money if you have dry skin or combo skin. If you have oily skin, it might not look so cakey and accentuate your dry areas if you don't have issues with dryness. But it does get very oily, as you can tell. It did not stay matte, maybe for even an hour. What else? I just don't think it's worth your money. You can buy a foundation for much less money and it doesn't look this bad. I was really disappointed in this. I really had better expectations because it's made after the concealer, and the concealer is a favorite of everyone pretty much. So unfortunately, this gets a big ol' thumbs down. Well, I hope this video helps you guys. I am curious if other people felt the same way about this foundation, or literally my opinion is super rare, like everybody likes this. I have no idea. I'm gonna watch some videos on this because I'm just really curious after these failed attempts. Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave some comments down below. I'm curious if you guys hate this foundation as much as I do, or am I crazy and my face just really freaking sucks? Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more videos from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Don't let me go.